What's up, guys? Welcome back to MMA Prophecies. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for UFC news and fight predictions. But Sean Strickland gets accused of trying to KO his partners by former UFC champion. Yeah, of course, Sean tries to KO everyone. But Luke Rockhold came out on the Jackson podcast, and he said that Strickland once came in a spar with some guys at Ruka in OC, and while Luke was hungover, his impression of Sean was that he was like a loudmouth idiot. And the last person you want to spar when you're hungover is Sean Strickland. Does that sound funny to you guys? But when asked about what happened when they sparred, Luke says with very low confidence, it was close. I'd love to get him back in there. Just watch this.
Hands, fucking thank you for not killing me.
Yeah.
You know, because you want to have people you can go in there. They know that if you were to get hurt, they're not going to try to.
Right. It's got to be competitive.
They're not going to try to hurt you for good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of guys you hurt, but there's that extra follow-up shot. Like guys like you know what I noticed was that Sean Strickland. He's that guy that just doesn't care. Like he'll try to kill you.
Ooh.
Like Sean Strickland walked into Ruka one time and he was such a loudmouth idiot. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I was so hungover. I was so annoyed. I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm gonna get on and spar this guy. And I was like, I can't even take him. But I've seen him he'd hurt a guy in the gym, and he'd try to he'd hurt a guy with a head kick. There'd be 30 seconds left. Pearl would be he'd wobbled, and he'd be Pearl would be oh, keep going, finish the round. Instead of what most people would do, would try to work with him, especially when you're on someone else's turf. Sean went straight back to that head kick and tried to knock him out multiple times. There's 30 seconds left in the round. The kid's done. Show yourself as a fucking man and step up and try to just finish the round rather than just go back to the well and knock him out. So I remember we got into fucking little brawl for one round.
How was he when you sparred against him?
He's tricky. He's a little tricky guy. But I went to the bathroom. I put paper towel. I wrapped it in my teeth like an old school wet mouthpiece, and I was swallowing that thing, sparring him hungover. It was it was close. It was a close round.
Yeah.
I would love to get a.
Yeah, so this isn't the first time that Luke's gone on air to say he doesn't like Sean or wants him to represent the sport because of his training style. And what he mainly disliked was that Sean would go from gym to just spar really hard. And yeah, most people who train don't want to get beat up every day, so I actually agree with his concerns. But I personally think training like that catches up to everybody, which is why Max Holloway no longer spars. But Sean's one of the toughest guys in the UFC, but I'm sure he's lost a lot of brain cells. Plus, I'm a little worried because he has PTSD, and concussions are known to give people PTSD or make it worse. But it sounds like Sean got the best of him because Luke was apparently partying too much. And I'm sure if Sean sees this, he's going to go on X or Instagram and talk shit back. So maybe they'll actually fight because 2 years ago, these guys were actually in talks for UFC 268. And when Sean was asked about the schmo during an interview, he had some very strong opinions, which I'll show you right now.
About Luke Rockhold, man. He said he needed a competitive fight. The juice is flowing. Obviously, Sean Strickland, he gets Luke Rockhold back inside the cage.
I think Luke needed money.
Get ready for this. It's so funny.
Do you think this is going to be the last time we see Luke Rockhold inside the octagon after November 6th?
You know, man, Luke is a fucking cunt, and he deserves to fucking go to sleep permanently. But, I mean, he's a great fighter, dude. He was a champion for a reason, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, dude, he could say whatever he wants, but he was a champion. He was a champion, right?
That's right, middleweight.
Yeah, back when it was a little bit easier. But anyway, he would never be a champion now. But anyways, you know, he is a fucking cunt, but he's a great fighter. So, you know, he fucking deserves to be there. I'm excited. I'm motivated.
You seem to get a lot of work with a lot of middleweights. You've gone work at once upon a time with Luke Rockhold. Where does this beef stem from?
No, man, I'm a pretty respectful guy, and I kind of gave him, the benefit of the doubt, you know. He was a champion, and he was just a fucking cunt, dude. Every time this fucking guy opens his mouth, dude, he's just an arrogant fuck, dude. He's the kind of dude that when he's fucking, dude, he makes sure there's a mirror just so he could watch himself fuck, dude. Guy's a piece of shit.
Well, he's a male model also, though.
Yeah, male model or not, doesn't mean he can be a fucking cunt, dude. And I know plenty of models that aren't cunts.
So talk to me about you for a second, man. You're on a 5-fight winning streak, beating Luke Rockhold.
Yeah, that was so funny. So, obviously these guys hate each other because they're both alpha males, but Sean also took to social media a while ago and warned Luke what's going to happen to him when he sees him again. So let's take a look at that. That was pretty funny.
I'm enjoying my week off, and a bunch of people have been messaging me that Luke Rockhold's gonna run his mouth, call me a fucking idiot, a nobody. And, you know, and all these things, they might be true. But I'll tell you one thing, man. Me and you might never fight. I don't care about fighting in a cage for ego reasons. I like to get paid. It's something I enjoy. But I'll tell you fucking one thing. You just can't live in a radius of me and run your fucking mouth and not expect for me to hit you in the face. We don't need to fight. That's fine. But I'm going to run into you at Ruka. I'm going to see you in the parking lot. I'm going to walk up to you and smack you in the fucking face. And you seem like the kind of pussy
So
that runs his fucking mouth and gets hit and then calls the cops. But you're such a smug, cocky motherfucker that I would probably take a misdemeanor charge just to fucking smack you and watch your fucking head bounce off the ground. So again, man, we don't gotta fight, but don't fucking run your mouth, because I'm gonna see you again, and I'm gonna smack.
Oh man, yeah. I hope they run into each other and someone's there to record it, because that would get like a ton of publicity. Would you guys want to see them in a street fight? Like eye gouging, groin kicking is allowed. I feel like Luke has some really like deadly eye pokes. Like But if Strickland like KOs Luke, I'm expecting him to like do something like this.
That's it! He's down!
Boom! Follow-up shot.
Dan Henderson has
You guys remember that? Dan Henderson, one of the
Here is
greatest
the
KOs
knockout. You see,
ever.
as he circles, you
With
catch him on
follow-up
the
shots.
button. Did you know he was out before you landed this one?
He just goes limp. Goodness. So yeah, I hope they meet in a street fight or do like a bare knuckle fight when Sean's retired. I'm sure they'll both want to make some extra cash. So if you guys like this video, hit the like and subscribe button for daily content and fight predictions. Peace out, you guys.